Hi friends! About a year ago, I scored a really cool vintage 80s dress, but I realized I wasn't wearing it very much, so I changed it up a little bit and I'm getting so much more use out of it. In this video, I'll show you what I did, which was pretty simple, but I'm hoping it will inspire you to think creatively about how you can get more life out of your wardrobe. Welcome to the Dress Up Mom! If you're already a subscriber, thank you and I love you. If you haven't subscribed, please do and tap the bell for notifications. One of my favorite resale shops is ReLove up in San Francisco. I am constantly on their Instagram feed, which is so good because I don't get to get up there as often as I'd like to. A while back, they posted this amazing collection of Jean Marc pieces from the 1980s. Now these were in pristine condition, I'm guessing possibly dead stock. Think Joan Collins from Dynasty, that kind of thing. I immediately fell in love with the colorful quirkiness of all of it, and I knew I wanted to snag one of these pieces. I ended up picking this amazing dress with all of my favorite colors, a high neck, and sort of Asian inspired. I liked that it also came with this reversible belt and the neckline also could be worn several different ways. Also arrived with these big shoulder pads which were removable, and that's kind of cool. I only wore this dress out once and I realized I wasn't reaching for it again. It kind of had like a frumpy feel to me for some reason, and I really didn't know why because I loved the dress. I would say that while I love vintage clothing and I'm very fortunate to have some really nice pieces, I am not a clothing collector. I am a clothing wearer. I believe that clothing should be worn. When I buy clothing, I buy it to wear it, not to keep it in my closet as some form of investment. Now, I'm not knocking collectors. That's just not me. If I have something in my closet that for some reason I'm not wearing, I'm going to either resell it or donate it so it can get some wear from someone else. Before I do that, I will really look at it with a critical eye to see if there's something I can do to alter it so that I will wear it. I know this is a big no-no for people who are vintage collectors and they think that the clothing should be kept in its original condition, but again, I just want to wear it. Other than museum pieces, I can see if you have something really amazing that needs to go into a museum and be seen by future generations, yes, but I do believe in altering my vintage clothes. During my most recent closet clean out and evaluation, as I call it, which I do every 6 months, I took a look at this beautiful, quirky, fun dress to try to figure out what I could do to wear it some more. And I came up with the idea to turn it into a top and a skirt, break it up. I thought by breaking it up, I could get a lot more wear out of it. And by having the pieces as separates, I could add some fun other things to it that wouldn't be frumpy. They would make it look a little bit more eclectic, boho, the kind of look that I like. It turns out that I was right. I did just that, and I absolutely love how this turned out. It was easy for Donna, my alterations guru, to cut the top right under the wide elastic waistband and turn it into a cute crop top that looks great with high-waisted pants and skirts. Then she made the top of the skirt with a similar wide elastic band so it fits me really nicely. It's also amazing because the way this was done, I can put the pieces together, and with the really cool belt that came with it, I can make this look like the dress again if I ever want to wear it that way. Let me just show you some of the fun I'm having with styling these pieces now, both together and separately. options, so much more fun for me. I mean, I could just keep going. I'm not going to bore you with that, but I'm really excited. I just love when something like this does work out. Do you do this kind of thing? Do you switch up your clothes to give it a little bit more life if you find that you're not wearing it? Also, what do you think? How do you think this turned out? Did you like any of these outfits? I would just love to know all of that in the comments below. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Until next time, have fun and dress it up a little.